What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does, from Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket. An age-old artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
Oh my god, man, that was like 25 years ago. That's right, it's the Tomb Raider 25-year anniversary. And, yeah. I recently have been playing the Tomb Raider series. I actually grew up playing Tomb Raider 1. It was one of the first games I ever played in my entire life. So, kind of a big deal. Let me adjust the mic here and get a little cozy. I like this game a lot. It's one of my favorites. It's not my favorite game ever made, but it's so nostalgic and so good. I love the soundtrack. I just love everything about this game, man. So, I'm going to be playing this in the Tomb Raider 1 auto mod configuration. It basically restores the game to be more like the PlayStation 1 version, which is what I grew up with and still actually own the same copy from 1996, from my original PS1. So, this basically... it lets you have like the PS1 style ambience with the music at the same time, because this actually runs in DOS, and DOS is god-awful. The DOS version is very buggy, it's very crashy. I will actually provide the link for this mod in the description. It also adds the Unfinished Business expansion pack as well. If you want to play that, you launch it from the EXE, and it overwrites your Steam folder. It's pretty basic, it's safe, there's nothing weird about it. There's also one for Tomb Raider 2, but I'm using a different program for that. So, anyways, Tomb Raider 1 I've done on the channel before, but I wasn't very happy with it. I didn't actually finish the game, and I decided, you know, well, why not, you know? I'll actually remove those old videos once this one goes up. That way I get the proper, you know, version I want. So, I am using my own joystick for this. You got to use something like AutoMod and Steam Config to put those two together. That way you can get like analog stick access. So, yeah, it's all pretty much stuff you can look on your own. I'll just describe, you know, what I can while I'm playing, because I love this game. I've actually played through it 2 times in preparation, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So, I'm not going to start off with Lara's home, because there's really not a whole lot to it. It's just familiarizing yourself with the controls, and, well, I don't need to, man. So, I'll actually show you guys something pretty basic here. If you start a game over, as in, like, you finish the game and then save the game after you start a new one, like after you finish Atlantis, oops, spoiler alert, you actually can start a new game plus with all the weapons with unlimited ammo. I don't recommend it. It kind of takes the fun out of it. This game is pretty easy as is. I say that easy in quotations. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip the FMV cutscenes. You're going to look those up on your own time. They're just incredibly loud, and I don't know, man. I'm just not going to deal with that. The only one I could really show is that first one, so let's jump right into it. Pretty much where every single, like, thing is at. So, if you do this little dolphin dive sort of move when you're swimming, you'll actually give yourself a little bit more momentum. And it's actually very, very handy because, you know, swimming in this game is actually very smooth. So, I don't know how to really complain about this game, honestly. If you're like, oh, you scrub, you died. Oh, dude, seriously. Like, if I didn't know that was going to kill me, I wouldn't do it. So, yeah. I'm very familiar with Tomb Raider 1. It was actually one of the very first games I ever played, and I'm quite a big fan of it. It's just... it's simplistic, and everyone goes, ooh, Laura's triangle boobs. I'm like, the game is a hell of a lot better than just that. The game is a very solid, you can see I'm very familiar with the controls. Like, I know exactly what movement's gonna do what, and which direction I should move myself in. So, also if Laura's in front of an edge, you don't have to jump up, you can just hold the action button, and you'll just lift yourself up. And Laura's aim in this game is a little overpowered. Like, she'll automatically lock onto enemies like that, and you can just kind of like tap them down. The bats take one hit to kill. They're very basic enemies. Also, this is a really iffy secret. You have to hold down the action button. You can't jump. If you try and jump and grab that, she won't grab it. It's really fucky. I don't know if it's a PC version exclusive issue or if it's a, just general coding issue, but she won't do it if you don't. Also, you won't take fall damage as much if you do that little, like, ledge grab drop. It's a very, very important thing to get used to, especially in Tomb Raider 1. Like I said, Tomb Raider 2 adds a couple new things, like Lara can actually pivot a lot better when you're doing this, like, kind of movement like this. But other than that, it's really identical. But like I said, man, I love this game. And here's where I get some story time, because I've played this game so many times, and editing self... Yeah, hey, what's going on, man? So, basically when I was a kid, I had two books. I went to a Barnes & Noble as a kid, and I got these two books. One of them was called Beastly Tales, and the other one was Secrets of the Mummy. And I fucking ran through those damn books like crazy. I ran a train on those bad boys, okay? No bullshit. And, that really piqued my curiosity into Mesoamerican history and just legends and mystic crazy shit. It was really cool. I actually still have those two books in my garage. They're just in a box, but damn, man. I skimmed through that Mummy book so many times. And if I seem like I'm, just nostalgia vomiting, it's because I am, man. This game is so important to me as a kid, like when I was younger. And it's just, oh, dude, you don't even know. And this is the better version. And like I was going to say, so in that book... There's actually, on mummies, I should say, there's actually a picture of this mummy. This is actually a Peru, mummy. It does have a name, I just can't remember what it is, but that thing scared the shit out of me as a kid. But, yeah, when I saw that and I saw that book, I was like, oh, that's a real thing. And that actually was just really cool to me. And I have played Tomb Raider Anniversary. I've only played halfway through it, though. And, I kind of liked it, And also there's a save crystal here in the original version. I'm not going to go down there. There's a bear. If you want to kill it, I'm not gonna. It's just not really worth my time. The bear is really easy to kill, but you can get really cheesed out on it. This game is very hard, actually. When I said it was easy, I meant for someone like me who's played it like 8,000 times. So, there's a lot of secrets in this game I don't know, because they're actually very well hidden. And I just love this game, dude. It's so fucking cool. Also, you can hear that music if you aren't playing with the auto mod. That music will not kick. You'll actually just hear the cave ambient sounds, like the like, it's so cool. Like, this also was a game that just scared the shit out of me as a kid. There's so many things in this that just, like... You gotta remember, this was 1996. This shit was brand new. There was so many, like, new things going on in the market for games and stuff. Like, it was awesome. And also, the game can't actually play... two sound, files at the same time that's not a sound effect, so that's why the music cuts off there. It would actually do the same thing if I was, over here. And I was gonna say as well, there's a lot of, cultural influence into this game as well. Like I said, that rope mummy is actually a Peruvian, mummy. I don't know the exact names of those kinds of mummies, but, if you have watched my Serious Sam thing, I'm very, okay with knowledge about, ancient Egyptian mythology and stuff. I mean, the important things, like Seth being fucking killed by jizzing on a salad by Horus, so, I know the important things in history, so. Anyways, this game is pretty short, I will say. I mean, it's long, but it's definitely a pretty short experience, and I'm very excited to play through it. I was actually going to play Serious Sam 4 today, but I installed it to my other computer on accident because I bought it on sale, and unfortunately it was on sale, so I remote installed it from work, and it installed it to my other old computer, the New Beast, and not the Holy Gek, which is what this one is. So, yeah, not a huge fan, to be honest, but I'll play it tomorrow, I guess, and we'll do this recording session today. So it's like 7 o'clock, I got plenty of energy, and I've been playing Tomb Raider 2 in the background. I actually have not finished it yet, but I'm enjoying it, you know. It's a brand new experience. You know, I always loved the Tomb Raider games. When I was a kid, I played 1 bit of 3 with a friend, and I've also played the opening cinematic parts of Tomb Raider 2. I also played it on a fucking demo disc back in the day on Jam Pack. That shit was so bomb. But anyways, that was the first level. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.